singing, it makes things louder so you guys can hear me. Right, here's the thing. I'm Shoebox. This band you see before you was called Quartet. Quartet is in fact a one-man band made up primarily of me and the stupid little CD player type thing. I push buttons on it, it makes music, I sing over the music. Can you deal with that?
Yay!
This one's dedicated to that special someone. Are you ready to go?
Uh-oh.
Talking about my other shows, I can do that. Why not? Hi. I'm going to have CDs for sale over there. In fact, I do right this very second. You haven't heard my stuff yet, and they're probably not going to buy it, but, you know, trust me, it's good. It's over there, and yes. And we'll be forming again, me and Sudden Death and the great Luke Ski and Throwing Toasters and Tom Smith and, I don't know, friggin' a whole mess of other people. Ethel Merman, and we're going to be in Regency 6 and 7 or something over that way at 10:30 p.m. It's this very evening for the big Dementia Showcase Now thingy. Now I push buttons. This one's for next step. Other's eyes. Remember how I said I could let you go, and how you swore you'd never tell me lies. You do well. All I remember is when you not long splashed my heart just like the cockroach on the floor. All I remember is the happiness I felt the day I finally kicked your skank ass out the door. Remember when you were the best part of my life, the reason I got up to face the day. Remember how we swore you'd always stay by me and love me forever, come what may. You do well. All I remember is the nights you'd go out drinking and I prayed cops would find you somewhere dead. All I remember is the way that all your dishes became airborne and flirting to my head. Now please don't think I'm raging because I'm bitter. I found somebody new and I've moved on. But if only your name was like with psychotic slut, I have a great idea for a song. Remember how we used to drive down to the beach and walk along the seashore hand in hand. Remember how we used to sit and watch the waves and spell out our initials in the sand. You do well. All I remember is whining and moaning and the crying about every little thing. All I remember is how soundly I could sleep when I dreamt of your lifeless body festering. Now please don't think this is all just hindsight. I felt this way about you for so long. And if only your name rhymed with sadistic line, bitch, I have a great idea for a song. Or your name might as well rhyme with psycho or from south of hell. After all the crap you put me through back then. Oh, if only your mom and dad had given you something to rhyme with walkie-talkie maxi pad. Think of all the clever tunes I could have penned. Becky runs with Becky, and Missy runs with Pissy, and Susie runs with Lucy, and Patty runs with Fatty. Elizabeth runs with Kiss It F, and Eleanor rhymes with Snoyhor, and Marigold rhymes with Harry Hole, and Lauren rhymes with Scoring. Steely Ollie the Park runs with Felia in the dark. Daisy Road to York runs with Easy Ho to Pork. Riley and me stuff back runs with Finally in my butt crack. I paid to change your name to Shelly Hunt. Remember when your latest started robbing me and left you for a nicer piece of ass. Remember when you called me something on the phone and begged me to forgive you for your past. You do well. All I remember is that leverage dopeless levers after taking an electric shock or two. And I'd rather duct tape all my fire to my groin than take a death march down memory lane with you. Now please don't think I want to be your friend now. I'd rather see John Goodman in a thong. And if only your name rhymed with backstabbing Harless Tramp, I'd have a great idea for a song. Yeah, if only your name rhymed with Previous Diving Whore, I'd have a great idea for a song. Yeah, if only your name rhymed with Worthless, cheating, morbid, and buttockly, foul-sucking, skanky, smelly, slutty, waste of flesh, fat, and bone is what I'd delay my entire life savings to NASA and hope to send it to make a time machine that can retroactively send your parents a box of condoms. I have a great idea for a song. Oh, too moisture. Oh, glorious moisture. It's a special water. It goes for the tears of leprechauns. It makes me all magical. All right.
One of my favorite people from fandom I don't see here, there's this guy who's in this big ass book, it's called God. I haven't seen anyone dressed as him, but I wrote a song about him. It's entitled, Dear God.
Woo! Woo! Oh, dear God.
Dear God, please let my face explode. Please let my bones fall out. Please don't turn my nipples into giant screaming heads. Flip York and Dracula, make out my spatula. Please don't let my butt be confiscated by the feds. These things I do implore thee. Oh God, please don't ignore me. I may be paranoid as hell, but who may be that way? This world is so scary, and that is why I'm very concerned about all that could happen today. Stuck between two irate rhinos who are trying to make don't replace the raisins in my bagels with their flies. Please don't let my spleen expire. Please don't set my mom on fire. Please don't let my wife be Gilbert Gottfried in disguise. God, why won't you listen? I've been a perfect Christian, except for all the blasphemy and heresy and sin. Not looking for direction, it's asking for protection from this screwed up world that you have stuck me in. Please don't let my sperm mutate, grow till they're 6'8", start a revolution and devour me from within. Please don't turn my Pepsi one into rancid bites and young. Please don't let me be gay raped by Teletubbies again. Not that I'm not grateful, in fact I'm very faithful. Whenever I had to fight in church, I always held it in. I'll follow you forever. This promise that you'll never let anything bad happen to me again. Let us pray, DragonCon. Dear God, please let me get home tonight and find Optimus Prime waiting for me in my bedroom with a bouquet of flowers with a strap on. Please let me reincarnate in a Star Jones bicycle scene. Please let me force fed crowbar sandwiches while a screaming horde of big red dumps something drug my wife's armpits with a croissant. Please don't let Aquaman be living in my toilet. Please let Joe Sugar the words in my body every time I see a rink. Please don't let me be pregnant by cross-eyed county and Diego Green Cross the Slaughter costume. And please God, don't stick with lightning for writing this song. It's not that I'm not grateful, in fact I'm very faithful, but all said he'd do it, so don't make me turn to him. I'll follow you forever, this promise that you'll never let anything bad, never let anything bad, never let anything bad, never let anything bad happen to me again. Here's a reasonably new one. This is dedicated to anyone out there who has not yet figured out my sex. This has been the undocumented show a handful of times now. It's doing this kind of okay and stuff. It's far too true of a story than I'd like to admit. Here's entitled, I'm Not a Girl. Hey, get a little more music. To a karaoke bar with my friend Coffee in a small New England hick in Junkie Town. We mesmerized the crowd with our rendition of I Touched Myself, word up couple bottles and sat down. There was this older guy sitting way across the bar. He was giving me a weird obnoxious stare, and I couldn't really tell if he wanted to kick my ass or if he was something new me from somewhere. Musical interlude. One-man bands look unbelievably stupid during instrumentals. I don't know why I put this here. He finally stumbled over, told us about his Catholic mother. We could tell he had a drink or 20 free. So when he called me her, I just assumed it was a tongue slip that was courtesy of Mr. Jackie D. Coffee let the dam break and let loose tide of bowl about his older boy and scratched back in the day. The guy just nodded drunkenly and put his arm around me and said, where'd you meet this big girl anyway? My son's friend dressed to Grover, teaching me about near and far, and the letter seemed quite preferable to staying in this bar. So I deftly ducked and covered from the boozing loser's grasp, wished him luck in his ambiguity, and started hauling ass. I'm not a girl, I'm not a girl. If long hair's all it takes to fool you, then you must have skipped biology, avoided sociology. I'm probably by past puberty too. I'm not a girl, I'm not a girl. Have you ever seen a female anyhow? Cause if women look like me, I think the porno industry would be filing for bankruptcy by now. I'm not a girl. I was a drive-thru shouting product names at a speaker. When an activist did numbskull in a giant NASA headset said, "Here you go, a large Coke and a large fry." I shook my head politely and I restated my order, and he looked at me as if this were a scam. He restudied his order screen, reheld the booth, stuffed out to me, and shrugged and muttered, "That's what it says, ma'am." Was I supposed to stick at my line and take the proper twill? For the mighty screen has spoken. Who am I to doubt its will? I just told him I don't give a crap what's on your CRT. Can you even read it anyway when you can't even see? I'm not a girl. I'm not a girl. How the holy hell can't you see that? Sure, my chest has got some perk. That don't mean my nipples work. I can't lactate, buddy, I'm just fat. I'm not a girl. I'm not a girl. Don't you know about the birds and the bees? What in God's name must I do just to get this through to you? Should I walk around my pants around my knees? I'm not. My build is not petite. I've got awkward hanging knee. I can wipe myself any way I choose. I don't need no medication to inhibit procreation, and I don't listen to Dave Matthews. I get no joy from shopping, and you won't get me bopping. No, I turn to Japanese most every night. When my sub-torsory get jail, I buy Quacks, not Vaticil, to alleviate the evil fungal blight. I was stuck in Kmart while my wife was trying clothes on witches of a times of fate worse than a bris. When I heard a howling 80-something woman from behind me in a nasal voice say, "Miss, excuse me, miss." I turned around and gave the bitch a look like a melted poodle in the hope that this would make my gender clear. Honey turned, she gave me that impatient retail shopper look and said, "Excuse me, miss, do you work here?" What drugs does Medicare provide to make one think that it's the norm for us that Kennedy certain jeans to be a Kmart uniform? As confusion turned to anger and I felt the bile flow, I let loose a vengeful mountain towards the gist of which was,
no.
I'm not a girl. I'm not a girl. Don't you dare make me whip out my glam. I don't hang with my friends' malls. I've never played with Barbie dolls. Please stop without a lighter in my hand. I'm not a girl. I'm not a girl. I may be bitchy, but isn't PMS. Not a teardrop at a show. When they found DiCaprio, I was still thinking about Kate Winslet's breasts. I'm not a girl. I'm not a girl. And you'll seldom see me wearing pantyhose. Go ahead and x-ray me, you won't find one ovary. If Oprah likes a book, I know it blows. I'm not a girl. 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 I'm not a girl.
How's the sound out there? Woo is a good answer. Thank you. I'll accept woo. Now what? Okay, this is my little geek anthem type kind of thing. This appears on an album called Technobabble, which is put out by Albino, who Sudden Death was talking about earlier. It's for sale over there as well. It's got a whole mess of comedy song type things from a whole mess of comedy song type people. This is my contribution.
But for 300 pounds, a chunk of old in love. A couple chins below my head, a mullet perched above. A software engineer by trade, pure geeky through and through. I can quote through stuff for Douglas Adams, still my favorite's blue. Now you would think with stats like these that I find no affection except within the crackling pages of an old penthouse collection. But the gods of love and logic must have been out for a day. Cause our real life woman nerd needs, she seems inclined to stay. I often find it stunning, it seems to disagree with everything I've ever seen in movies or TV, where the fat kid gets so fit there and his minor wins are muffled. His victories for every nerd who's ever truffle shuffled. Cause I get a wife for my porn should be, my porn should be, my porn should be. I get a wife for my porn should be, my porn should be. Oh yeah, sing along! I get a wife for my porn should be, my porn should be, my porn should be. I got a wife for my porn should be, my porn should be. Oh yeah.
Let's rock now! There you are, you guys are like bopping and stuff. You're seated, you can still do stuff.
My comic book collection hits the ceiling of my room. It's a picky haven basement where there's never seen a room. Where I P2P and RPG and swear I'll never rest till every coastline on emulates the Atari VCS. Screechingly bland, weird now stare at me from my walls. Some pump in the corner, help me cope with nature calls. Now take this mental image and keep it in your head. But where the blow-up belongs, insert a girl instead. All mine live in East City, respect the shirt effects. I've got John Lance's autograph, but also I've had sex. These hands that solder surgery and code in Sun OS have also felt the funny touch of human female breasts. Cause I get a wife for my portrait be, my portrait be, my portrait be. I get a wife for my portrait be, my portrait be, oh yeah.
I got wife my portrait be, my portrait be, my portrait be. I got wife my portrait be, my portrait be, oh yeah.
Oh, I get a wife, where my portrait be. I get a wife, where my portrait be. I get a wife, where my portrait be. I get a wife, where my portrait be, oh yeah.
Noises. Okay, what was I gonna do now? Oh, I'm gonna do a really friggin' short one now. This is my attempt to summarize a 2-year relationship in a 12-second song. It's a title, long story short.
We met, we fucking met, we kicked it, then we went out for a while, and then we screwed it, then we fucking cheated, then we broke up, I stuck it for a while, and then her boyfriend kicked my ass, so I went out with someone else. The end.
You been there? Okay, here's one about a job search that I did like years ago, and this exists and I never do it live, and you're about to find out why, possibly, I don't know. This is for, I don't know, you! Yeah, what the hell? You're ever so welcome. If you're any more welcome, it would hurt. Want to see a circle pic, come on. Casio Rhythm 42, for those of you playing along at home.
I seem to have this problem wherever I may go. When I try to apply for work, the answer's always no. I think that it's the way I answer questions that's to blame. Like when this one McDonald's worker asked me for my name, I said, I am not the ruler beyond the kingdom. You are my demon slave god. The only no sweet of them those that find me as we dance upon the grave. I decided to try Kmart, so I took a little ride down to the big plaza, and when I walked inside, the manager talked to me. Everything was going fine till she asked me what I did in my spare time. And I said, I sit upon a throne of pain, devouring the wretched souls of the innocents, and they drown in a river of blood. Follow me, I'll feel myself now eternal torment. I finally got a job as cashier at Burger King, and everything was going fine until this one small thing. This lady walked up to me. She looked like Attila the Hun. She said, there's not enough ketchup on this bun. And I said, you woman are the disciple of the damned, and I'll cross your skull beneath the tentacles of death as I eat your children. The song is over now.
Back to the moisture.
Hi! Hi!
You don't say hi life back. That was neat. You know what? I guess I'm gonna do that one. All right, I gotta take things down a notch now. From that, strangely. Yes. Wow. What did I do that for? All right, this is dedicated to a friend of mine who couldn't be there tonight. My frog recently passed away. And she's an albino African claw-footed water frog. She was like had really clear skin. She was so white you couldn't see her guts, so I named her Ziploc. And this is a song about her called "Ode to Ziploc, the African albino claw-footed water frog." I'm going to do one now about one of my favorite people in the world. Does anyone know who this is? Very good, this is in fact PacMan! I kind of like PacMan. Somebody yelled Pokemon at one show once. I had to like leap off the stage and do terrible things. But, you know, this is indeed PacMan, the great and wondrous yellow one who guides us all through the maze of life. Some of you may realize you've seen me somewhere else now. You may have not, I don't know. Anywho, this is a song that makes absolutely no sense about the great yellow one, and Luke could feel free to join me on stage because he's not here, so he's not going to. I'm going to do it without him. This is entitled, PacMan is naked, and so is he. Do you hear the sound? The sound is PacMan! Are you ready for PacMan? Here's the go! Being around the yellow guy? PacMan! Do he eating lots of dots? PacMan! Running up and down the street screaming, you should never stop! Hanging from your ceiling fan? PacMan! There's nothing PacMan! PacMan go up, PacMan go down! Okay, mama open and it close! PacMan! With no fingers on my arm! PacMan! Running up and down and fast, putting butter in your hat, shaving all your fishing knives! PacMan! Oh, it's time to PacMan! Now let's make the PacMan is to use the game! You move the joystick and he can dodge! He doesn't got you in another maze! And maybe there's other place where PacMan goes! He eats a key or maybe eats a pear! But these apples for eating in the maze! Or goes for making deaths or run away! Or making Lugas turn into a food! PacMan likes food! Do you like food, DragonCon? Everybody yell PacMan! PacMan! Sitting on that in the throat? PacMan! Leaving something on the stove? PacMan! Sitting on the countertop, licking all your laundry now, licking feels rather sheepish? PacMan! PacMan! This tastes horrible. I really need a new one. That was not scripted. That is a true statement. Okay, thank you, the great Luke Ski, for joining me on stage. You can see him as well at 10:30 at that big screen there. Oh, Brian of the Gospels, fine! You were there too. I noticed there was somebody. He's also appearing at the 10:30 thing, and if you have not seen him before, you must go just to see him do his thing that he does with the what is that and the whatnot. Oh yeah, a whole lot of what. I'm running out of how you say time, so I'm going to do a couple more how you say things. Yeah, that one. Let's do that one. How's that sound? That one? That song? I have two really, really short ones instead. How's that work? Okay. This one's dedicated. I don't know if any of you are familiar with it. There was a show that was on like a whole mess of years ago. It was called Star Trek or something. Yeah. You remember that? Yeah. Commander Kirk and Dr. Spock on the Star Trek Enterprise, and you probably never heard of this guy that was on the show called William Shatter. He went on to fame as the best-selling author of Tech War.
I've heard of Tech War.
Yeah, you heard of Tech War? Okay. This is about him. It's entitled I'm not going to tell you what's entitled. I'm just going to play the song so we can cues up. Yes, this is one-man barber shop quartet. You didn't know you were going to see that today, did you? You woke up this morning not saying, I'm going to see one-man barber shop quartet. But you are. I saw a familiar face last Thursday after work. I said, hey, I'll shoot the guy who played Captain Kirk. He said, yes, so I said, hey, I'd like to cause you harm. So I grabbed him, held him close, and bit him in the arm. I did William Shatner, I tell you it was fun. He pissed and moaned and screamed and yelled, someone call 911! Oh, I did William Shatner, he filled me full of Playboy. They paid me for an encore, a bitch like Leonard Nimoy. I think William Shatner just took his arm and did it. I think he kinda liked it, but you know, he won't admit it. I think William Shatner, you Trekkies, wait and see. Check out those bite marks on his arm. They were made by me. Oh, we have now reached the point of my final friggin' song. Oh. All right, I gotta tell you once again that I have stuff for sale over there, and and so does a whole lot of other people. Luchki and Some Death and Throwing Toasters, who has not shown up yet. He was supposed to perform some stuff with me, but he didn't bring his guitar. He's also got a thing called Laughter's a Powerful Weapon. He didn't bring his guitar. I know, the airplane lost it. The airplane itself lost it. It just misplaced it. I put my wing over here. Yeah, sorry, I don't talk good now. We also have a CD over there called Laughter's a Powerful Weapon Volume 2, which has songs by a whole mess of us, and all that goes to Hurricane Katrina relief, and so you can buy that as well if you wish. I'm closing right now with a nice little number by a band from Syracuse called Hugazi. They wrote the ultimate Star Wars song, and I'm going to do my rendition of it for you right now. We're going to take you home with this.
Yeah.
R2-D2 lives in my butt. 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 Thank you for work for that.
Time to, oh God.
By all means, head this way to get word for it.
Oh.
Grab the oil, look at that tutor.
Oh my neck.
Damn.
I tried sitting normally and all of a sudden I was like, oh my, it's the pressure. I have a bad hip.
Oh.
And the pressure on the hip just, oh.